Welcome to Property Investments UK. Today we're going to be looking at some very key questions you should be asking your property mentor if you're looking for help and support with growing a property portfolio. And these questions are going to be key to ensure you work and choose the right person. So when working with a property mentor, it's important to select somebody that's got a synergy with the type of strategies that you're looking to do. It's no good working with a property mentor if you're looking particularly for HMO type properties and they've never done a HMO before, or if you're looking for developments and they have no experience in refurbishments. So it's key to understand and ask the property mentor that you're thinking of working with what property strategies they are currently doing and have done themselves in their own portfolio or with clients before in the past. To help answer that question from our point of view, we do a range of different property strategies that we also train in our online property training course. Everything from straightforward vanilla buy-to-lets through to HMOs, so houses of multiple occupation. We also do refurbishments, flip type strategies, and also property sourcing strategies. On this page, we'll give you a link to and a list of all the different current property strategies we're doing personally in our own portfolio, as well as we're working with clients on and also train in our online property training course. The second question that you should ideally be asking your potential property mentor is what mistakes and lessons they've learned in their property journey or while building their property portfolio. For myself personally, we've been investing now for about 10 plus years in property, and the one key mistake that I've done when I've been building our property portfolio has been based around discount typically. Now, to help explain that, when I first started in property, the very first couple of deals that we looked at, we were focused primarily on buying a discount. So we kind of ignored the rental yield, the location to some extent, and bought just because it had a very good, on paper, what looked like a good discount. The problem with that is that you can then end up buying properties that over the long term maybe don't perform as you'd quite hoped. Maybe they don't have the right tenant profile, there might be more void periods or arrears because of the location of the property, or it might be harder to sell. So the one lesson that I can certainly give and a piece of advice from lessons that we've learned is don't just rely on the property discount. You'll see many deals out there that are sold on discount alone. They might pretend or they might show you that they've got a discount of 15, 20, 25%, but then they struggle to back that up with comparisons. You want to make sure you pick a property that has very strong market comparables, that's both sold prices and on the market prices. And we also recommend looking at 7 different key criteria when it comes to looking at buying your next investment property. This is called our 7 golden rules, and I'll give you a link below this video so you can see what that covers. And that's everything from not just discount, all the way through to rental yield, location, tenant profile, and a few other key aspects as well. So takeaway from that is don't just buy on property discount alone. Number 3 is you want to make sure that your potential property mentor has worked with clients in a similar position to yourself currently. Now, obviously it's hard to say what position you're in. To give us some kind of context, please get in touch with us. I'm more than happy to give you a free property consultation and see if we're a good fit to work together. But it is essential that you speak to your property mentor, give them a bit of a background on where you currently are, where you're hoping to be in the next 6 months, 12 months, 5 years, how you want to grow and develop your property business and strategy, and make sure that they've got experience on working with people in similar positions. Number 4 is asking your property mentor if you can maybe speak to some of their current clients. So it's important that you can get direct testimonials and referrals based on success stories, really. You want to make sure that they're delivering on the clients that they're currently working with and previous clients. So it's good to ask your potential mentor for a bit of a short list of some potential clients and customers that you can have a chat with independently to see how they found working with the property mentor and if it's a good fit for yourselves. If you wanted to speak to any of our current or previous clients, I'm more than happy to introduce you and you can have a good chat and see if it's potentially a good fit for us to work together. The 5th question that you should be ideally asking your potential property mentor is, do they limit the level of support that they provide? There's many property training courses out there and property mentors that may only give you some very limited support or backup after you've done that initial training. So you want to make sure that if there's a potential property you're considering or a situation around a property deal that you're maybe looking at, that you can get that support and help and advice when you need it. So you don't want that limited in any way. The property training that we provide at Property Investments UK comes with unlimited email support, and we also do property mentoring that comes with weekly, monthly and regular strategy sessions to make sure you have that support whenever you need it. We also provide ongoing support. So we have some clients that ask the majority of questions, need a bit more help and support in the early days of building their portfolio, but in 6 months' time, 12 months' time, they might get in touch and ask us for a little bit of advice or opinions or thoughts on a particular situation or property deal they're considering. That's absolutely fine. We don't limit the support that we provide with property mentoring. We want to make sure that you get the advice and the support you need it when you need it, whether that's phone, email, Skype, whatever format it might be, so that you can go out there and be a success with your property investments. Sixth question you ideally want to be asking your potential property mentor is what got them started along the lines of becoming a property mentor in the first place, and why they provide property mentor services. To give you a bit of a background on myself, the reason why I got into property training and property mentoring is to work with clients on a whole host of different backgrounds, property projects. We got asked for years if we could help with clients with individual parts of deals that they were considering, or maybe with supporting them on property sourcing. And that often led on to property mentoring in some way, shape or form, and the services that we provide with that have now been kind of developed and created a little bit closer to what the individual requirements are that people might need to help build and grow a successful property portfolio. One of the other reasons why we do property mentoring is for the long-term benefit of both parties, so that we can work together on potential projects. So we often do joint ventures with some of our mentoring clients, and also we can introduce them to other joint venture partners. We can introduce them to other investors that might want to buy deals that they're sourcing. And also we have clients that come to us that find property deals that may be a good match for some of our mentoring clients. So there's a whole host of reasons and services that we can kind of connect people with the mentoring services that we do. And it's important you ask your potential property mentor what got them into property mentoring as well, so you can understand if it's a good fit for yourself. So the final question you should be asking your property mentor is, what was the last property deal that you did? It's important that they're active in doing regular property deals, and also, as we touched on, with property deals that are similar strategies to yourself. The latest property deal we did, as an example, or are currently doing at the moment, that's just coming through to completion, is a buy-to-let refurbishment property. That's in an area in Warrington. It's a property that we're refurbishing, that we brought. It was a probate property, needed a refurbishment work. So we've done that, we've gone through the refurbishment process, and we'll be selling that on to an investor, fully tenanted, as a ready-to-go property deal. We also have a couple of other projects at the moment, which are HMOs and also commercial to residential conversions. So it's important you ask your potential property mentor for a bit of a kind of a background on some of the latest deals they're doing, and you can see if that fits with what you're looking to do with your property portfolio. Hopefully you found that helpful, and if you'd like to get in touch to inquire about any availability that we currently have for property mentoring, please click on the availability link on this page and we'd be happy to help. Thank you for watching this video. If you like this content and you'd like to join our free online property training course, we've got a link for it on this page, and in there we cover a range of different property strategies to help you get started, either building a long-term property portfolio or creating cash flowing property business. We also look at ways to increase your return on investment with any of the property you're maybe considering, and we also have a couple of cheat sheets and downloadable documents in there as well. Simply click on the link to join the free training course today.